Diggity, they were freaking awesome. I like them a lot.
Sound.
Diggity. So now we have a new person in our little ReW world at Otto's Shrunken Head, and it's Mick. Is it Mick Mcauly?
Yes, that's it.
So Mick Mcauly, where are you from?
Originally all over the place, North Carolina mostly. I grew up in radio stations and stuff. My dad was in radio, so we moved around a lot.
Wow.
I was stuck in Virginia for 6 years before I got here, though.
So do you consider yourself a Southern man?
Consider my family Southern, but not me. No.
So you're not below that Mason-Dixon line?
No, all the one-syllable words stay one-syllables with me, so.
So there's no y'all going on.
No. Well, my mom, yeah.
Your mom, but you.
They-er and
when
hey-er,
you hear them,
yeah.
when you hear them talk, you're like, how?
Oh, no, I mean, I can slip back into it any time. I mean, but you know, that's not how I talk now.
So, is your mother a Southern belle?
Well, no, North Carolina is kind of.
Did you ever hear Union Grove?
It's not quite. It's not quite the romantic, Georgia thing.
Right. Yeah. Georgia. I want.
North Carolina is like a big strip mall.
You think?
Yeah, definitely.
Did you ever go to
boardwalk?
Did you ever hear of Union Grove, North Carolina? That's always my question.
Union Grove, no.
I once went to a fiddler's convention.
Where's that near?
Union Grove. It's not far from Winston-Salem.
Okay.
It was the crazy. It's like.
That's where all the cigarettes come from.
Well, there's a lot more than cigarettes that come from that town, let me tell you.
And strippers.
And crazy.
And lots of BD and meth. Yeah.
Well, that's anywhere USA, but my daughter's says every place is meth capital USA. What happened to this country? It's like, is meth only here? Or
meth and gangbangs. I mean, that's it.
Do they have it in Detroit?
God bless America.
No, that was more the weed kind of thing was Detroit.
And DC was crack, right?
Right.
And I don't know, whatever. Back to you, Mick Mcauly. You bring the drugs out, I guess. Where are they? You got any?
No.
He's that kind of rocker. He inspires the drug side.
It's whiskey and cigarettes for me.
Is that what kind of whiskey do you like?
I like good country.
Whiskey that comes in glasses and it comes in flasks and bottles.
So it's whichever way you get it. Someone puts it in front of you.
As long as it's going into me, I like it. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. So your dad, you said, worked in radio.
Yeah,
so
forever.
You play music. Does he play your music on the radio?
My dad doesn't get to hear most of my music. He doesn't want to.
Is that
I told him
was it your choice or was that his choice?
It's my choice and he thanked me for it.
Oh, that's cool. So it's different tastes, different strokes for different folks.
Is that the Christmas card? Thanks for not having me listen to your crap. Love that.
Well, it is Pat Boone's birthday today. Would your father like Pat Boone music?
No, he's more like a, what do they call it? They call it beach music.
Like
chairman of the board and all that stuff. Lots of horns and five old dudes standing there dressed alike, singing basically. Yeah.
Well, interesting you should say that because you know who died on this day? David Ruffin. He is an angel in the room. Do you know who he was?
Yes.
From the Temptations. Would your dad like the Temptations?
Oh, he likes
and they're from Detroit.
They're from Detroit.
So, and you know how he died? He died of a drug overdose.
Him and almost everyone
At
else
50
in
years
town.
old. So David Ruffin, he must be
How
here
do you
right
OD
now.
on Centrum Silver?
I don't know, but he must be here right now because he just connected the whole freaking shebang right there. Detroit, we were talking about drugs, your father, and horns, and I don't know, it all works for me. So David Ruffin, thank you for being on the show today.
Drugs or violence, we can always attach it to Detroit. It's awesome.
Yeah, I guess so. But, one other giant thing that happened on this day, and I just have to say it, is it was the final episode of the Ed Sullivan Show on June 1st. And I mean, did you ever get to see Ed Sullivan? Do you know who he was?
I know who he was.
Do you know who he was?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I grew up in North Carolina, but not under a rock there, so.
I know, but I don't know if you were old enough to watch Ed Sullivan. I know you weren't.
Oh no, but I watched it later on though.
Oh, what is it?
When they did reruns and stuff like that.
They did?
They did show a couple episodes.
And if you ever saw Bye Bye Birdie.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever see Bye Bye Birdie?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, so tell me what you like. You seem like a lot of things seem to bring you down. What brings you up, Mick Mcauly?
Oh, I don't know. Music really.
Come on, you live in New York City now, do you not?
Yeah.
Do you like New York?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Do you like New York?
I do. I don't like a lot of the way things have gone.
How long have you been here?
It's not the New
How long
York.
have you been
It's not
here?
the New York everybody told me it was going to
Ah,
be.
that's different. Well, trust me,
You know?
if you just look
It
a
needs help.
little, it's just veneer, my friend.
Oh no, no! I'm
Look
gonna
at all the
stick my
shrunken
fist
head.
up New York's ass and rip the guts out of it and rearrange it.
You want
That's
to do
the
that?
plan. Yeah,
And how do you plan on doing that?
busting ass.
How?
Mick for mayor. There you go.
It's like I should be smoking a cigarette right now.
Well, that I
You know?
agree with you.
Yeah.
I should be smoking a cigarette, and later on I should be going to a fun event where there aren't just people standing there posing for cameras.
Well, look where you're
So
at.
they
But
can
what
do
about
their
right
tag
here?
on
What about
Facebook.
right here, right now?
Right here, right now,
Yeah.
there should be more people in this room too.
Well,
Honestly.
you're on the
There you go.
internet.
I am, on the internet, but there should be more people in this room. You know, that people don't care anymore, and that's fucking sad.
Oh, I totally disagree with you, though. But that's why I love the beauty of opinions, because you don't have to agree with anyone.
Well, yeah, exactly. I don't disagree. I don't agree with anybody. So.
So, if, in a world of Mick Mcauly, how would you just kind of said what you'd like it to be like, but like,
Well, you know,
what do you write about in your songs?
fucking and drinking, basically.
Woo!
Yeah.
Sounds
And
familiar.
the one guy in the back cheers.
Yeah, well, he writes songs exactly about that
See?
too.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
fucking drinking and how people are generally.
Do you have a
getting wrong.
girlfriend?
Oh yeah.
And
She works with me on the t-shirt business, and
oh, nice.
Awesome.
yeah, she's watching right now.
So you have a T-shirt.
She's slacking off at work watching this.
Hi. So, are you gonna sing something?
No.
You're not.
I don't have my band with me, so.
So where are you playing?
Nowhere yet. We're working on demos. We're recording right now.
And what's the name of the band?
The Hooligans. We've been around for years, really. I mean, off and on since about 08.
Isn't it funny that
This is like the fourth
a
or
while
fifth
back?
version of the band. Well, I mean, that's
08.
for a
It seems like it's still 06.
for a band. That's a pretty long time, and most bands generally last about 2
year and a
years, and
half,
that's
2
it.
years,
Yeah.
Is that the going rate?
These days, yeah.
2.5 years. If you break
Yeah.
2.5 years, does
Well,
it usually go
It
longer?
helps that I was the guy that wrote all the songs, so I can just
So
find
it
new
doesn't
people.
matter.
Yeah.
I really want to know what's your sound? What do you guys pull?
I thought you were gonna say, "What's your sign?"
What are we saying?
What's your sign?
What's your sign, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Oh,
What
God.
is it? When's your birthday?
January 13th.
Okay, Capricorn. I know.
But I mean, you know, it's all that Swedish rock and roll stuff, the
The,
helicopters.
the death metal.
No,
side of
no,
it,
not
or-
death metal, just like old rock and roll. I mean, like old
Who do you
Detroit
like?
rock and roll.
Who do you
we
like?
were
Alright.
talking.
Do you like Hanoi Rocks?
Henry Rocks is okay. I like Michael Monroe's solo stuff better.
He
And
has
I
a
like,
new album.
and I
that
like
just
this
coming
Demolition 23 stuff. But yeah, Henry Rocks was a little too hairspray for me, personally.
out. Yeah, but
Poodle
his-
rock, yeah.
Good rock.
Yeah, it's poodle rock. It's that poison stuff, you know. It's pink lipstick and all that. Yeah, I don't need that.
you don't need that.
I don't need
What
that.
do you need?
I don't need that.
Whiskey, fucking.
I don't need. I
cigarettes.
don't need green warlock basses. You know, like that's not cool. You know, that's not rock and roll. That's show. That's all show.
So what do you
and
think
dance.
of Lady Gaga?
I don't think about Lady Gaga if I can help it.
He has a girlfriend at home.
Well, she loves that shit, but she knows it's awful. So
You
know,
think?
she admits it's awful. She just says sometimes she likes to listen to awful
It's too
music.
catchy. It gets you.
It's fake. It's you know, and I know what she's trying to do satire and all that, but it's annoying. She's failing because
Have you heard her?
they're all
She's
falling
failing.
for it. She's failing. If she's trying to make fun of pop, she's failing because she's becoming the thing she's trying to make fun of.
Ah, you think she was doing that?
That's what she said in interviews, that it's a big satire and all that. But if you become part of the machine, even when you're trying to do satire, it's not satire anymore. It's real.
All right, we're gonna take a quick little break, and then we're gonna come back and get a skeleton from your closet. Because,
There are no skeletons.
well, we're gonna make
Oh,
one
you're gonna
come true.
make one up.
We'll be right back with Mick.
Stop.